Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our graduation ceremony. This is a proud moment for our graduates, their families, and Newport News Public Schools. Each day, our schools focus on one mission: ensuring that all students graduate college, career, and citizen-ready. Recognized as an innovative school district, Newport News Public Schools provides a curriculum that builds the skills, knowledge, and expertise that students need for 21st century success. All students are building career readiness skills through Career Pathways, which connects classroom learning to careers and internships. Last year, high school students earned over 2,000 industry certifications, accelerating their access to technical, high-skilled careers. Through innovative instruction and new technologies, education in science, technology, engineering, and math is engaging our students in hands-on and minds-on activities. This STEM experience prepares students for further education and rewarding career possibilities. The Summer Program for Arts, Recreation, and Knowledge, or SPARK, is a national award-winning program that will give over 6,000 students hands-on academic learning and engaging enrichment opportunities through the summer months. The National Association of Music Merchants Foundation recognized Newport News Public Schools as one of the best communities for music education in the country. Newport News students have access to more advanced placement courses than any other school district or private school on the peninsula. Over 2,000 high school students took 3,455 AP courses last year, with qualifying grades earning students important college credits. Many high school students are also preparing for their future through the early college and early career programs. After completing their high school courses during the first semester of their senior year, students attend Thomas Nelson Community College to earn college credit hours or industry certifications. Over 375 seniors have successfully completed these programs in the last 6 years. Through early college, dual enrollment, international baccalaureate, advanced placement, and honors courses, over 70% of our high school students were enrolled in rigorous coursework this school year. As part of the school division's Youth Development Initiative, 84% of all high school students participated in clubs, sports, and activities to grow as leaders and give back to their community. And the 2017 graduating class has earned over $41 million in college scholarships. Menchville graduates received more than $10 million of this total toward their higher education. Menchville also boasts an excellent sports program with Conference 10 champions in baseball, cross country, swimming, and volleyball. Once again this year, Menchville won the highly coveted Julian Rice Award for accumulating the most points during a year of sports competition among the Peninsula District high schools. Menchville has won this award more than any other school in the Peninsula District. 9 seniors on Menchville's robotics team, Triple Helix, have competed 3 times at the International First Robotics Competition Championship, including this season. Triple Helix is one of the most successful and inspiring youth robotics teams in Virginia. Menchville's music department was recognized by the Virginia Music Educators Association as a Blue Ribbon School for the 3rd year in a row. Menchville earned this award by having all 7 band, chorus, and orchestra groups earn superior ratings at state assessments. Menchville's Air Force JROTC has been recognized by the United States Air Force as a distinguished unit with merit, and cadets have volunteered over 3,500 hours of community service this school year. Through food drives and monetary donations, Menchville students demonstrated their commitment to ending hunger in our community and the world by providing over 25,000 meals to families in need. And now, a special welcome from a proud superintendent, Dr. Ashby Kilgore.
It is an honor for me to join you today. I am pleased to share this special occasion with you and to share your pride as we celebrate the culmination of a 12-year journey. Now, families, I want to thank you for your confidence in our schools and for supporting your young people. It has truly been a successful partnership. Faculty and staff, I thank you for the help and guidance that you have provided these young people on their educational journey. Your daily work will be reflected in all of their future accomplishments. So today's ceremony really exemplifies smart, safe schools, a rigorous curriculum and expectations, community and global outreach and service, and students working collaboratively, all in the pursuit of a great education. A great education that has prepared our graduates to be college, career, and citizen ready. Under the dedicated leadership of the school board, Newport News Public Schools has continued to expand options for our students so that they can meet the challenges of our global and technological future. The 7 members of our school board work with our administrators to ensure that all schools are smart, safe schools and provide a strong foundation in academics, as well as a nurturing environment that gives our students the knowledge and the skills they need to be college, career, and citizen ready. We are proud that Newport News Public Schools has opened doors for our students. Now we encourage them to move forward and step into their future. We thank you and best wishes. Enjoy the ceremony.
Ahead lies an exciting future for these graduates. The impact these students have on this earth will be invaluable to us all. Newport News Public Schools has provided them with the tools they need for success, whether they plan to pursue a degree in higher education or enter the workforce. Congratulations to our graduates and best wishes for success in all their future endeavors.
It is fitting that we begin our graduation ceremony of 2017 with a tribute to our great nation. Please stand quietly for the presentation of colors and remain standing until the Menchville Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard has left the Coliseum.
All guard! And what? Harry! Colors! Forward! March! Guard. Halt. Reverse. Colors. Guard. Halt. Reset. Arms. Right. Base. Forward. March.
Please remain standing for the processional of our graduates. Thank you.
Good evening, friends, family, teachers, alumni, and my fellow graduates. My name is Alexis Gale, and I have had the pleasure of serving as this class's president for the past 2 years. Throughout our 4 years at Menchville, we've seen the number 2017 sketched onto banners, painted onto floats, etched into rings, and printed onto t-shirt, ring dance, and prom ticket designs. And quite frankly, it's bizarre to think that the date that holds that number's significance is finally upon us. In just a few moments, we will walk up onto the stage as students of Menchville High School, and we will walk off of it as alumni. Let's not forget the importance of our support networks at helping us get to this moment. To our friends who stood by us during the losses and celebrated with us over the victories, thank you. To our families who've loved us unconditionally, whether we made straight A's or straight C's, thank you. And to the amazing faculty at Menchville, a million thank yous. Teachers at Menchville aren't just the people who stand in front of a blackboard and lecture. They are the closest of uncles and aunts. They are the mentors you can come to in crisis over choosing a college, and they are the friends with whom you can geek out over Star Wars. At Menchville, the line between family and teacher disappears, and the two words become synonymous. After all, Mr. Surrey has always said that he thinks of us as his very own children. So, to our Monarch family, thank you for making these past 4 years unforgettable and for inspiring us to follow our dreams. Class of 2017, thank you for all of the hard work and heart that culminates today. All of the long hours spent studying, rehearsing, practicing, and volunteering have propelled you to the top of the food chain as mighty monarchs. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Menchville High School's class of 2017.
Good evening. My name is Sarah Marshall, and I have served as the senior class reporter. Many dedicated school division officials have provided us with the support necessary to bring us to today's graduation ceremony, including the superintendent and the school board. We are honored to have many of these individuals present today. Please join me in recognizing Superintendent Dr. Ashby Kilgore. Dr. Kilgore has served as superintendent for 10 years. During this time, she has developed a rigorous academic agenda that ensures all students graduate college, career, and citizen ready. Also joining us today are several members of the school board and the school district administrative team. School Board Vice Chairman Gary Hunter. Mr. Hunter is an assistant vice president of a local credit union. He is a member of numerous community organizations and is a strong proponent of preparing students to be college and career ready. He was elected to the school board in 2014. School board member Carlton Ashby. Mr. Ashby taught kindergarten for 35 years in Newport News and Hampton. He currently serves as a preschool enrichment teacher and teen leadership director at 6 Mount Zion Baptist Temple. He has served on the school board since 2006. School board member Mr. Douglas Brown. Mr. Brown is a statistical consultant to the federal government. A former educator, he is a product of the public schools and has a passion for STEM education and technology. He was elected to the school board in 2014. School board member Mr. John Ely. Mr. Ely is a local business owner and a graduate of Newport News Public Schools. He's an advocate of arts education and was elected to the school board in May of 2016. School board member Mr. Marvin Harris. Mr. Harris is a training manager for the Department of Defense. He retired from the U.S. Army after 22 years of service. He is active in many service organizations. He was elected to the school board in May of 2016. School board member Ms. Shelley Simons. Ms. Simons is a former educator and school PTA president. She's a strong supporter of STEM education and nutrition programs for all students. Ms. Simons has served on the school board since 2012. Also with us this evening, Assistant Superintendent for Business and Support Services, Mary Lou Rousseau, and Chief Academic Officer, Brian Nichols. Additional dignitaries joining our ceremony this evening include the Honorable Delegate Mike Mullen, representing the 93rd District of Virginia. Thank you.
Good evening, Menchville students, parents, guests, and staff. My name is Corbin Hawk, and I'm the 2017 Senior Class Vice President. It is my great pleasure to introduce an incredible young woman who has had a huge impact on Menchville High School. It's impossible to walk down the hallway next to her without someone calling her name and waving. I have known Fofi Galetis since preschool, and she's been one of my best friends throughout high school. At age 3, she was the most energetic individual with the bounciest orange curls. 15 years later, Fofi has the same enthusiasm with those same curls. She approaches anyone with that bright smile of hers, and she isn't afraid of any task. Fofi never ceases to amaze me. She's one of the most dedicated people I know. When studying together, she can recite history textbooks word for word. She makes up songs to remember facts in science and shares them with everyone. So thank you, Fofi. I will always remember that J.J. Thomson discovered the electron because of your song. Fofi is also an amazing Greek dancer. She's tried to teach me her moves, but it's quite clear that I should stick to my books. In addition, Fofi is the president of National Honor Society and the treasurer of Spanish Honor Society. She has played field hockey, worked as a hostess for Schooner's Grill, served as a devoted member of Key Club, and participated as my amazing partner for Model UN. Fofi was able to balance all of these activities with her academics and is graduating with a 4.54 GPA. With her enthusiastic spirit, Fofi is joining the Hokie family at Virginia Tech in the fall. I am very proud to introduce one of my best friends and the class of 2017 salutatorian, Fofi Galetis.
Welcome and good evening, friends, family, and of course, the class of 2017. Today is the day that we have all been waiting for with bated breath. The day that we can finally, yet bittersweetly declare that we are no longer students of Menchville High School. The day that we can say no to exhausting AP exams and busy work, and no to crowded hallways and early mornings. However, it is also on this day, June 10th, that we embrace a new chapter in our lives. Before I get into that though, we need to really appreciate Menchville for the foundation it has laid for our futures. With our amazing teachers and school staff who are there to guide us, from Ms. Chassard, Chapel, and Professor Trainer, to Ms. DeWall, Mr. Gulick, and Coach L, and of course our wonderful principal, Mr. Surrey. I'm confident that all of these inspiring figures, as well as countless other teachers and mentors, were there and will be in our lives and memories forever. We also need to be thankful for our parents, relatives, and close friends who have graced our lives. We would not be standing here today without their love and support. Now that the majority of us will be parting ways and walking new paths in the world around us, there's a standard that I believe each and every one of us should set. No matter what endeavor in which any one of us chooses to partake, hard work and determination will always be the key to success. As long as we are trying to accomplish whatever task it is that we're working on, people will notice and appreciate that effort. Be ambitious in your experiences and challenge yourselves, no matter how substantial or modest the challenge is. Living a life where one does not find themselves being challenged or lacking drive towards a higher goal or objective is an example of a lackluster life. When we have students of such a high caliber sitting here today, I believe it would be a shame for any of our talents to go to waste. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. That is why, no matter what situation you find yourself in, or whatever ordeal you are faced with, just persevere to the best of your ability and never back down. There will be times when it will feel like everything is crashing down around you, but it's how you handle the situation that will impact yourself and the people around you. Do you want to be known as somebody who gave up when times were tough? Or do you want to be remembered as the individual who persisted and stood firm in the face of adversity? It is because of this that I encourage all of us to actively seek out new challenges. And you know what? It's okay to fail every now and then. Failing at some new endeavor is merely an opportunity to begin again, but the next time we will have more insight than we did before. I part today with the words of Theodore Roosevelt. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Good evening. My name is Nicholas Long, and I have served this year as the Student Council Association President. Over the past few years, the class of 2017 has had many opportunities to enjoy the performances by the Menchville High School Choir under the direction of Miss Jennifer Jarrett. This evening, it is my pleasure to introduce the choir to you as they perform I Was Here. As we depart from Menchville for our individual journeys, let us remember to leave our mark in a positive manner.
I'll be leaving my mark like Good evening, graduates, parents, loved ones, staff, and distinguished guests. My name is Jillian Niesel, and I am the 2017 Senior Class Secretary. Today, it is my esteemed honor to introduce you to a good friend of mine, a young man whom has had an astounding impact on not only the class of 2017, but the Menchville student body as a whole. Aaron Hodges is the epitome of a well-rounded student, having participated in volleyball, track, National Honor Society, the Marching Monarchs, and even getting the opportunity to be a page at the Virginia House of Delegates. His hard work and perseverance are being rewarded today by speaking to us as our valedictorian. This fall, Aaron will take his amazing leadership and study skills to Massachusetts, where he will pursue a career in biomedical engineering at Harvard University. There is no doubt in my mind that Aaron will be nothing but successful in all of his endeavors moving forward. Please help me in welcoming our 2017 class valedictorian, Aaron Hodges.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to take this time to congratulate my fellow class of 2017 and also thank the parents, faculty, and honored guests who are here tonight. Throughout our 4 years of high school, it has become evident that our class has embodied your inspirations, your encouragements, and your support. Only the Lord knows the constant grind we as a class have made, but I hope tonight makes you more than proud. This is it, class of 2017, the day we have been longing for and dreading. This identity, this home that we initially took for granted, has grown on us, imprinting its monarch spirit since the very first day of school. We began developing our support base at the Ville, whether it's having boat trainers on the same Purple Day, the mind-blowing history duo of Coach Chappell and Coach Dragone, Miss Winska's huge Harry Potter-like chess set, Mr. Dunlap ensuring we're challenging ourselves for the future, Miss Nictine making sure we're making that money for scholarships, or some guy named Mr. Mercier who does everything and has awesome hair. As we began to maneuver ourselves to the halls of the Ville, we were guided by a friendly "my brother," or Mr. President, from a mentor who would soon know as Mr. E, followed by a warm welcoming of Miss Banks, and the man himself, our principal, Mr. Bobby Surrey. As a whole, this image only encompasses a small portion of what it means to be a part of Menchville High School. We, as the class of 2017, have embodied this school spirit that no other high school in not only Newport News, but Virginia possesses. No matter the adversity or limitations we may face, we always make the most of what we are giving, roaring and pouncing back stronger than ever. In this next phase in life, Monarchs, don't forget where you came from, because Menchville surely will never forget the impact you made in your community. This next phase in life gives you the opportunity to show what it means to be a mighty monarch, what it means to have an unyielding will, and what it means to be you. We have broken the false perceptions of the millennials being egotistic or having a lack of drive to truly tackle problems that come our way. Monarch millennials are in fact 1 in a million, full of aspirations and encouragements from every student in our class, constantly shaping and inspiring one another to achieve our full potential. We have the background and support behind us to bring light and strides to the unlimited bounds of the upcoming generation. As I look around this Coliseum, recognizing a class that will leave this world shook, I see nothing but good news, positive regard, and headliners that is much needed in the current news cycle. Let the world know of our accomplishments as a blue ribbon music school, with world-acclaimed performances making sure choreography, drill, bowing, and musicality are mastered. Let them know of our state-recognized sports from swimming to baseball, and the constant support our students show for their fellow monarchs. Let them know of our unprecedented academic accomplishments and future prospects of our classmates, while being one of the only non-magnet schools in Newport News. Let them know what it means to get an ace in volleyball, what it means to do the monarch beat, what it means to rock the gold and purple, what it means to be fully accredited, and what it means to understand the importance of giving back to the very city we learned so much from. The class of 2017 has shown once again how monarchs continue to put Menchville on the map, shocking our very nation, yet this comes as no surprise to our family. I already know you have a good grasp of your inclinations for the future. However, monarchs, find time to enjoy yourself. Break away from the monotony and the robotic routine of always being on the grind. As you know, particularly by today, time moves by extremely fast, and sometimes we have the tendency to move as a blur right with it, not realizing we might be rushing through some of the best moments in our lives. I wish I spent more time with you guys. In many ways, I lived in a blur, finally realizing some of the missed opportunities to hang out with my amazing classmates. However, the key thing to know is that it doesn't stop here. Menchville has bestowed a foundation, a network, a family that we can always go back to no matter where we go. Class of 2017, you will be more than ready, and I could not be happier to be a part of this class. As Maya Angelou so wisely said, people will forget what you say, and people will forget what you did, but people will never forget the way you made them feel. Congratulations again, class of 2017. And remember, wherever you go, make the world feel what it means to be a monarch. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the Menchville High School Choir sings our school's alma mater. Thank you. Please be seated. We have the honor of having one of America's most talented young musicians performing with us this evening. He has received numerous rave reviews of his performances, emphasizing his impeccable technique, personal charm, and musical mastery. Sterling Elliott is a personal friend of mine that I have known since elementary school. He has not only been accepted to the Juilliard School of Music, but has been named a Kovner Fellow. The Kovner Fellowship is granted to students who exhibit the highest level of artistic achievement and demonstrate great potential to be future leaders in the arts. In this fellowship, Sterling will be part of a community who will have enhanced programming and access to additional opportunities, including career development, networking, and mentoring. Sterling is a delightful, dedicated orchestra student who has achieved much in the last 4 years. Please join us in welcoming Sterling Elliott.
Welcome friends, family, and most importantly, the class of 2017. My name is Corbin Henley, and I've had the honor of serving as class treasurer for the past year. The class of 2017 would like to thank the Menchville family for their role in preparing us for our success.
We would like to express our appreciation through the donations being made to the school and the community. It feels like yesterday we were walking through the doors of Menchville for freshman orientation. Now the day has finally come that we have all been waiting for. We woke up this morning with a thrill of excitement, of closing one door of our lives and opening another. We have experienced several lasts as Menchville students this year. Our last homecoming, pep rally, parade, student versus faculty basketball game, which we crushed the faculty in, and prom. As we walk into Menchville after today, we will no longer be students, but we will still consider ourselves a part of the Monarch family and can proudly say I am a Menchville alumni. There are so many people at Menchville who deserve our gratitude for making our experience one to remember, including the custodians, the security officers, teachers, and guidance counselors. But one man deserves the biggest thank you of all, our principal, Mr. Bobby Surrey. I've known Mr. Surrey since I was born and consider him a part of my family. When I was a freshman, I was so excited to start at Menchville because in my mind, it was the first taste of being an adult. During the beginning of freshman year, I would try to avoid Mr. Surrey because I ultimately thought that I would be made fun of, but I soon learned that wasn't the case at all. Mr. Surrey had made each student feel as if they were a part of his own family and has given each of us the drive to be the best that Menchville has to offer. He has been there to support us at every game, competition, or concert, rooting us on in the audience. I have learned how incredibly active and influential Mr. Surrey is in this school, and I proudly tell anybody that I'm close to him, even though he still teases me about avoiding him freshman year. For the last time, let us give a round of applause for the man who brought us together as a family, Mr. Bobby Surrey.
Corbin, I want to thank you for recognizing the staff as well as the students and all the time that we've had a chance to spend here at Menchville together. I'm probably the fortunate one because I get to spend my time with such awesome young individuals, and you have become young men and women in front of me. And it's my desire that each of our students excel and grow to be the young men and women that I know you to be. I appreciate and I value our time together, and I'm proud to share each and every moment that I have with you. And I would say that, Corbin, you well deserve, as you know, you received the Janet Forbes Humanitarian Award, and it is one of those well-deserved awards because you are a humanitarian in every sense of the word, so thank you. I also want to take a few minutes to recognize my delegate, Delegate David Yancey, who is also in the audience. Delegate Yancey. I also want to recognize our class sponsors. Without Gigi Huck and Adrian Caldwell, this class would not have been the same. You guys have done an outstanding job. I can tell you prom was amazing, but also the banners and the floats, the parades, everything that y'all have been involved in with this class, you have brought them to the place where we are today. So thank you so much for what you've done. The Newport News School Board and our central administration is under the direction and leadership of Dr. Ashby Kilgore, and everyone continues to support the students at Menchville, and we are appreciative of Newport News Public Schools for what they have done for us. Dr. Kilgore, I personally want to thank you because we are here today because of you. You're here today to recognize each one of us, but I know in my heart that you have led us to so many ways and you have helped us. Right now, you heard that we have one graduate from Menchville who will be going to Harvard, Aaron. But actually, there's a story behind this. We, in this Tidewater area, there are 4 students who were accepted to Harvard. One from Princess Anne High School, one from Hampton High School, and 2 from Menchville High School. I want to recognize Miles McAllister, who is also going to Harvard University. Dr. Kilgore believes that smart is something that you become, and in doing so, I want to tell you that we have earned 581 credentials through CTE, and this is really important. You have also helped us to reach full accreditation, and I'm excited about that. This ceremony is a testament to Dr. Kilgore's strong leadership and her passion for students and education. Now it's my turn to talk to you. And I want to say, on behalf of Menchville High School's faculty and staff, as well as each of the administrators, we want to say a warm welcome and congratulations to the excited parents, the family and friends, and everyone who is here today to celebrate the commencement of your loved ones. And most of all, congratulations to the class of 2017. Approximately 720 school days ago, you entered the doors of Menchville High School as a freshman, and you began your Monarch journey. After that journey ends today, many of you will stay in our community while others will disperse to other parts of our country and beyond. From what I've learned about each and every one of you, you have future stories that you will be able to tell. And what you will tell will help to make a change in our world and in everything we do. Though it's been 4 years ago, I can still remember the first time that we had a chance to meet. It was the class of 2017. I remember thinking, 2017, that seems like a long time ago. I don't even know if I'll be here then, but 2017, what are we going to do to help this class? Well, I remember starting off by saying, we need you to look at the traditions that each one of us have already established at Menchville. I want you to get involved. I want you to learn all of the things that you can. I want you to make Menchville a better place when you leave. For me, it's been a privilege to be with you during your time in Monarch Country, and I hope that your educational experience for you has helped you to develop the full potential and the possibilities that I know that you could. For the last 4 years, they have passed very quickly for me. And like your middle school teacher said, they were sad to see you go. It's bittersweet today because you will be leaving us. I know many of you feel an immense gratitude to others today, to your families, to the teachers, to the staff, to everyone who is involved to help make your education possible. I hope you can now understand what it means to have that really deep passion for learning in your soul. I have been fortunate not only to see how passionate you are about your ideas, but also your desire to achieve that deeper meaning in life. I hope that many of you will raise your families in Newport News, and especially in Menchville High School's zone, so your children can go there as well. As you plan and prepare for your futures, I have a request that I'd like to ask of you. I want you, as future leaders and citizens of our great community, to know that you should care about the education for everyone. Not only your future children, but for children that you will never ever see or meet. You've heard me say so many times over the PA system that our country's future depends on education, and that's why education is important to me. I strongly believe that education has the power to transform not only the lives of our families, but also of our communities and ultimately our world. And over time, I've come to realize that education is one of the most important things to care about. Like Dr. Kilgore, I believe that we must ensure that every 4-year-old is ready for kindergarten. I also believe that by 3rd grade, we should have students who are independent learners. I personally believe that we wouldn't have as many folks in homeless shelters and in prisons if we had more children who had families that were active in their reading, and if we had children who had enough food, we had children who had a loving, caring, and nurturing environment where they can feel safe and they can feel loved. As we celebrate your education, remember that education is often that thing that separates all of the experiences that we have of comfort and prosperity from those who are in poverty. Unfortunately, there are too many children in our world who don't have the opportunity to be safe and loved. While this graduation is a milestone in your lives, I want you to understand that today, some form of education beyond high school will be essential for you to compete in this world. While building a better life for yourselves, you should also be advocates for others by helping to remove barriers that stand in the way of children going to school. I want them to find the opportunity to have success, to have comfort, and to have prosperity. As I look over this class of 2017, I personally see great promise. You have told me about some of your dreams, and I believe in you. My challenge to you today is to use your expertise, your time, and your resources to make a positive difference in our world. Aside from the wonderful work that I know that you're going to do in your future professions, also think about becoming a mentor, becoming a coach, becoming a tutor. Become the significant adult who offers the encouraging words to someone that you can make a difference in. Make it a young person. Be involved into your community. Vote to fund schools. Support those important programs that support our youth. Someday, think about running for a public office, Mr. President. And when you become my age and you look back on your careers, I hope that what you did for others will matter more to you than what you did for yourselves. Take it from me. When you invest in education and in children, I promise you that their success will give you more satisfaction and fulfillment than anything else you can ever do. For now, I hope that you can look back over the last 4 years and see how you have come such a great adult in those 720 school days. I hope that you see your potential and, as a champion for a brighter future, ask you to act on that potential. Long live the class of 2017. I love you all. At this time, I would like our first row of graduates to please stand and proceed to the stage to receive your diploma as a visible symbol of their high school graduation from Menchville High School. As we prepare for the presentation of diplomas, let me share the meaning of the tassels, the cords, and the sashes worn by our graduates. The gold tassels recognize those students who are graduating with honors. Graduates of distinction are also wearing gold cords. Other students wearing cords represent World Language Honor Societies, the International Thespian Society, New Horizons Nursing Certifications, and Telecom Skills USA. The stoles are worn by members of the National Honor Society and those completing early college program and the New Horizons Governor School for Science and Technology. These symbols are used to recognize and honor the individual accomplishments of our graduates. Audience, I would like to ask a favor of you. There are folks here that are streaming this video because they can't be here, and they would love to hear their loved one's name called. So please help us by applauding with respect and refrain from shouting and whistling as the graduates are recognized. We will now begin our presentation of our diplomas.
Aaron Thomas Hodges. Fautini Teodros Galeras. Jessica Grace Von Schmidt-Pauley. Miles Andrew McAllister. Madeline Jane Morello. Rosemarie Francis Rizzi. Tucker Phillips Bradley. Jackson Stephen Campbell. Aaron Michael Haney. Corbin Alexis Hawk. Jamie Lynn Peltz. Andres Paul Amundsen. Alexis McKenzie Gale. Che Yan Kim. Marlon Odas Hidalgo. Jack Arthur Holland. Mason Thomas McCallum. Christian Matthew Min. Caroline Julia Kaplan. Marion Rutan. Angelica Maria Florindo. Samuel Elliott Tyler. Alyssa Lon Duong. Brittany Renee Oliver. John Riley Sweeney. Benjamin Albert Cannell. Leslie Ann Collins. Sarah Elizabeth Marshall. Caitlin Mary Violet Cherry. Joshua Daniel Cerny. Ryan Ashby Richardson. Brandon Elliott Muller. Sterling Burdell Elliott. Bethany Ann Self. Heather Christine Andreessen. Robert Lucian Brinkley. Lynn Yap Nguyen. Abby Danielle Shawn. Daryl Abasta Dukusin. Alper Unur Durascanelli. Colson Alexander Moore. David Thomas Franklin Hamlet. Jared Spencer Collins. Corbin Jane Henley. Brittany Annette Simmons. Kylie Marin Potter. James Wesley Grenoble. Kobe Malik Lee. Emily Ann Chandler. Tierra Renee Banks. Heather Leanne Clements. Benjamin Reed Mitchell. Jillian Ray Niesel. Noah Robert Nip. Darian Joshua Bernard. Brian James Groob. Helena Thee Wynn. Geneva Bronwyn Waynick. Callista Ann Cross. Richard Michael Gatz III. Brianne Nicole Gers. William Smith Moore. Matthew Colton Scarberry. Caitlin Rose Helsel. Christopher Jordan West. Cameron Daryl Grimes. Thomas John Pobiak. Savon Haley Mickles. Cameron Dakota Smith. Reese Kieran Edwards. Ryan Scott Webster. Sierra Marquis Jones. Megan Elizabeth Collier. Don Joseph Gatz. Patrick Anthony Reinbach. Nicholas Grant Webster. Noah Alexander Webster. Carly Marie Gregg. Stephen Malachi Cross. Kevin Rainier Cooper. Jacob Douglas Croson. Hope Luisa Nelson. Madeline Sanchez. Trinity Ruth Sterrett. Samuel Todd Michael Matheny. Casey Patterson Morwitz. Angel Kim Yahada. Corey Alexis Hayes. Michael Aaron Mebane. Sierra Maxine Webb. Justin Andrew Kellerup. Bryce Xavier Powell. Chandler Lewis Perinati. Renee Asia Rounds. Austin Blake Spivak. Zimani Dupree Smith. Robin Nicole Steele. Leslie Marie Whiting. Gabriella Mercedes Biava. Keyshawn Winston Parker. Robert Woodrow Ray. Sarah Catherine Crane. Tyler Joseph Knapp. Brittany Nicole Hackett. David Nicholas Long. Ashley Brianna McClellan. Reagan Drew Pavusa. Noah Bly Van Treek. Quentin David Brock. Jeremiah Perry Fontenot. Kristen April Stokes. Willie Darnell Campbell Jr. Tiffany Jung. Aaron Joseph Kemp. Haley Alexia Stepp. Blake Alexandra Forbes. Asia Monet Harris. Andrew Logan Motley. Tristan Elijah Ledford. Abigail Kamisha Noel. Amelia Martina Thompson. Jeffrey Scott Dunn. Elise Marie Stevens. Uma. Cyrese O'Neill Jones. Giera Brittany Cooper. Stephen Michael Rowe. Lizette Esmeralda Pendera. Brooke Victoria Bayshore. Matthew Curtis Dominguez. Chad Christopher Hicks. Mackenzie Deanna Swetnam. Daphna Vestida. Isabella Angel Breeding. Wendy Jeanette Casados. Javon Jerome Young. Layla Danae Houston. Kelly Suzanne Henderson. Taylor Renee Janney. Andrea Nicole Antoinette McClendon. Thomas George Carr. Natalie Christine Misi. Jan Daniel Sarin. Sabi Torres. Marley Kai Peters. Aline Diane Espinoza Moreno. Brianna Ashton White. Candace Lamara Wimberly. Joshua Riley Evans. John Michael Parsons. Timothy Devin Paseo. Lauren Elizabeth Schaefer. Lucas Heath Wells. Brandon Sage Wright. Jada Ziane Ford. Hannah Gray Struble. Jordan Lucas Gray. Hannah Sage Kraus. Kanisa Danielle Keith. Dante Curtis Irving. Brittany Nicole Baum. Faith Arlene McLean. Angelo Morgan. Hannah Marie Hogg. Maya Monique Alexander. Naeja Anise Allen. Alex O'Neill Alvarez Torres. Kenneth Carter Ashley III. Javon Antonio Barnaby Cheeseman. Caleb Noah Blankenship. Jaron William Boone. Najwa Aline Barreo. Tanise Kame Bryant. Kendra Dimitri Buchanan. Kenya Dimitra Buchanan. Devontae Dion Burns. Shamar Tremaine Butts. Cameron Chance Bird. Preston Iron Mikkel Bird. Caitlin Brooke Carlin. Davion DeMar Carmen. Marvin Carter. Zach Dalton Sepucanis. Chloe Eve Childress. Jordan Brianna Coho. Sean Patrick Collins. Jordan Kenneth Conder. Kaylin Michelle Cook. Alexis Marie Coulthard. Daquan Edward Cohen. Connor Gage Crawford. Joshua Wayne Cross. Hunter Luke Dangerfield. Yusef Elias Dowd. Destiny Naima Davis. Miro Dekic. Jeremiah Daniel Dennis. Nico Gianfranco DeLucia. Chance Deontay Dixon. Micah Zion Dixon. Jordan Moses Deppy. Joshua Kyle Duncan. Lyric Philip Eaton. Malik Ely. Haley Madison Elledge. Dawson Clay Evans. Kayla Ray Faison. Michael Colin Faison. Kiana Marie Fennell. Joshua Page Fields. Travis William Philippone. Taishiana Amani Finney. Nikayla Armani Fitzgerald. Alejandro Flores. Jacob Alexander Francis. Akela Pajay Franklin. Robert Patrick Gatz. Joseph Alexander George Thomas. Amy Camille Lenord Gibson. Alexis Amani Goff. Dominique Zaire Goff. Ariana Arlene Gonzalez. Mackenzie Sierra Goodwin. Ronald Lee Avery Green. Ashley Brooke Griffin. Megan Elizabeth Griffin. Diamond Tierra Hargraves. Miles Elijah Harris. Destiny Panis Harrison. Jaquan LeVar Harrison. Dontre Terrell Hawkins. Daniel Wayne Hayes. Brittany Nicole Heath. Anthony Tristan Helmick. Dion Daniel Michael Hercules. K-May Danielle Hickson. Mariah Chantel Holmes. Constantinos Paniotis Hantos. Isaiah Najee Howard. December Natalie Hutchinson. Yvonne Tali Jernigan. Dayton Marcellus Johnson. Essence Monet Jones. Ethan Jedediah Jouet. Dante Deshaun Knight. Daquan Christopher Knight. Chase Alexander Allen Labo. Aliana Bree Lawson. Ivy Danielle Lee. John Christopher Leitner. Lamont Lee Lewis. Duane Henry Claus Lieberman. Marcus Anthony Lopez. Jamie Arlene Lorden. Taylor Janice Lowe. Diagiana Oriane Lucas. Alea Milani Mack. Tiana Andrea Manson. Chloe Sarah Ann Maritellos. Jabias Montre Mason. Zachary Ross McDowell. William Xavier McLean Burrell. Lauren Lillian McNeil. Cameron Joseph Mills. Brendan James Mitchell. Jason Hayden Muhammad. Christian Alexander Montgomery. Lexus Jonte Moore. James Albert Morris. Joshua Dominique Mullen. Kelsey Ann Music. Deja Lene Nazareth Addison. Jasmine Star Navarez. Connor Michael Navu. Zachary Ormond. Angelica Pablo Francisco. Vincent Gage Perinati. Justin Delane Perry. Brianna Michelle Person. Dominique Justine Phillips. Jordan Avery Palat. Benjamin Stephen Pizak. Cameron Joshua Price. Janasia Mania Price. Walter Claude Quarterbaum. Anijah Keandra Denise Rakowski. Treasurer Antonique Reeves. Akila Kai Reese. Brittany Nicole Reeves. Valencia Nicole Remsen. Marquise Jermaine Rhodes. Anella Linda Ribbick. Madison Taylor Roberts. Kristen Leanne Robinson. Delijah September Robinson. Harrison Lee Rudd. Julian Charles Rudd. Elijah Hakeem Salim III. Malik Samuel. Angela Marcela Sanchez Quintero. August Jaya Danielle Sanford. DeShazer Michaela Sanford. Kiori Tashay Settle. Jacob Anderson Setzer. Grace Jules Schenk. Owen Lawrence Shooter. Gerald Michael Singleton II. Giselle Lejante Singleton. Christopher Zachary Smith. Destiny Donshay Smith. Rachel Nicole Smith. Joey Nathaniel Snow. Selena Verna Leanne Spence. Nehemiah Isaiah Spragans. Azari Danae Spruill. Lowell Braden Stanley. Andre Lee Stokes. Ziara Tamik Struther. Jaquez Eugene Thomas. Kimberly Brooke Thomas. Adrian Michael Turkila. Abigail Renee Tolliver. Music Jalil Towns. David Gerald Tugwell. Caitlin Brianne Tyson. Brenna Sabrin Augustine Boncan. Casey Joy Voss. Taylor Dawn Wagner. Kylis Walker. Destiny Lydia Wallace. Virginia Suzanne Weaver. Sean Patrick Worth Jr. Darius Marquise West. Christopher Harrison Williams. Nicholas Allen Williams. Tyler Nathaniel Williams. Alexis Renee Chrisman. Raekwon Antonio Williams. Jordan Amari Wilson. McKinley Franklin Wilson. Stephen Philip Wolf. Mary Elizabeth Wright. Imani Ann Carlicia Wynn. Tyler Lee Zayakoski. Ladies and gentlemen, Menchville High School's class of 2017.
At this time, while our graduates are walking back to their seats, I'm going to ask all of our graduates to please stand. By the authority vested in me as your principal, and by the Commonwealth of Virginia, and by the School Board of Newport News, I declare that each of you has successfully completed the course of study required for a high school diploma and are thus graduates of Menchville High School. As a symbol of this important transition, you may now turn your tassels. I would ask you now to please be seated. Congratulations to the class of 2017, who are now Menchville High School graduates. As your futures unfold, I challenge you to use your experiences from Menchville High School to build a world that celebrates achievement, effort, and diversity. I ask that the audience members please remain seated for the recessional and that the graduates please rise as the faculty recesses. Thank you for attending our commencement ceremony, and best of luck to all of you.